Hey everyone, well, it's been a minute. I don't think I've posted since the beginning of summer, and to be honest, summer did not go the way I expected it to. We had a lot of plans. We had camps, day trips, but things in life happened. I broke my wrist, which required surgery, and I am still recovering from it. We also had a major family medical emergency that had our whole family focused on something a lot bigger than homeschooling, and it's still pretty high on our priority list while we do a lot of hospital visits and stuff. So YouTube has just kind of gone to the bottom of the priority list. But in general, homeschooling did keep going through the summer. And looking back, I'd say I'm pretty happy with what we were able to accomplish despite all of the things going on. We ended up having a pretty nice balance between keeping academics going and enjoying the summer and dealing with medical type things at the same time. We did a couple of camps for my oldest daughter, but we also did a few little adventures here and there within the state. The days that we were home, we'd usually do school in the morning, pretty much until lunchtime. Then after lunch, we would head outside or go do something creative or go somewhere fun in town or something like that. And math was our most consistent subject all summer. I just really didn't want her to lose her momentum on math, so we continued doing that most days. We are working through Singapore Dimensions Math 1A as our main curriculum. I also still kept pulling from Math with Confidence because I do enjoy their games, and I think the two curricula really actually work together nicely. For language arts, we've been working through the Elson Readers book 1. They're way below my daughter's reading level, but what I'm working on with her is narration. She's practicing that with more simple stories in the Elson Readers, and I do plan to get to probably the Elson Reader book 2 in the coming year. We also started Blossom and Roots, The Stories We Tell, and it has also been wonderful. I love some of the activities that come with the Blossom and Root stories. We don't do the word lists or things like that, but she does the mini poems, and she does the narration and the journal page, and she really likes the storytelling stones. We painted them together. I think that's been actually a great tool that we use with the Elson Readers also. It helps her kind of keep her mind focused on what part of the story she's in. We also finished up our summer portion the last month of Earthschooling Kindergarten, and so even though we're moving into first grade now, I didn't need to rush through the Earthschooling stuff. We did all of the circle time things, the poems, the movement activities, and the seasonal crafts and the watercolors. And honestly, those were some of my daughter's favorite parts of the week. She really enjoys watercolor painting. One thing that wasn't originally in the plan, but I had my eye on for a couple of years, waiting for an appropriate time to use it, was Canada for Kinders by True North History. It's just a great little unit study on Canada. We made it about halfway through, and then we kind of went off on a little rabbit trail of our own, learning about each province individually, one province per day or territory per day. So that's kind of where we're at with that program, and I do plan to finish the rest of it. Since I'm Canadian, it was really nice to get to teach her about the country I come from and the country where a lot of her family still lives. And we celebrated Canada Day, which we do every year, but it felt a little more special this time because she was actively learning about Canada at the time. We're still doing lots of read-alouds. We started our way through the Chronicles of Narnia together. We've moved on to Charlie and the Chocolate Factory and Charlotte's Web. Although I will say my daughter read halfway through Charlie and the Chocolate Factory on the first day we got it. So she just kind of blasted through that book as fast as possible. Art has been a little bit of everything this summer. We've done watercolor painting, crafts, nature-inspired projects, just whatever happened to catch our interest. Dickblick.com actually has a lot of great free project ideas. So we did a few of those. I picked up a book, How to Teach Art to Children, which mostly focuses on the elements of art, line, shape, color, things like that. And we did, of course, a lot of watercolors with Earthschooling. My youngest was really showing a big interest in learning to read this summer. So I very just casually, whenever she showed interest, started her on the dash into reading books. She's made it most of the way through the first book, and she's loving making progress with the stickers, and she really likes all the games that come with it. We've also been using the tried and true Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons, and she will choose to go over and get the book and say, like, let's do a reading lesson. So as long as she's showing interest in it, I'm happy to help her. So looking back, this definitely wasn't the summer I originally imagined and had planned, but I think that's one of the benefits of homeschooling is that it is flexible. So when things come up, you can continue on and work around problems. But yeah, we still had a summer. We learned, we had fun. We read some books. We explored. And I think it's been pretty successful despite some of the setbacks. I am planning to start our school year to align with my daughter's Montessori school, which starts pretty much at the start of August. I think once my youngest daughter graduates out of Montessori school, I'm going to be shifting our school start to after Labor Day. Because I feel school is a fall thing. Like, I don't know. August is summer. Anyway, I'd love to hear what your summer has looked like and what you're planning as you head into the new school year. Thank you so much for watching, and hopefully I'll be back to posting a little more regularly now that life is starting to settle down a bit. Hope to see you guys soon.